Hey, what's up guys? Tuki here, back again with another episode of A Set Plan, the series that continues to teeter on the line of me having fun and me losing my sanity. It's been okay. We've lost some games lately. That's all well and good. The way that we've lost them have been somewhat frustrating, but regardless, the journey continues. In this episode, we kick things off with a chance at the Div 4 title. One game, 1 point is all that we need. I do want to get to a couple of your comments, but first and foremost, I want to open up these two packs because right now we are in desperation mode. We basically don't have anything left in the club right now. If we don't get useful players, we're relying on Rumble at left wing and Chara at left wing. The strategy of just always upgrading and using the sets has backfired a bit in that, of course, we've lost players, whether due to the discard or whether due to the rage quit penalty of the last game, which really didn't help me. Hopefully I don't find myself in that situation again. We get Peter Holland, who will help on that left-hand side at the very least. So he'll probably replace Rumble in the lineup. We also get this gold rare player pack. We need to hope for a major game changer who is not a goaltender. That is the hope. Zach Werenski doesn't really help, though. We did not need another left-handed defenseman either. I don't even know if he's going to get into the lineup. I'll probably leave Chara, so I don't think Werenski's getting into the lineup. To get that card, we used Robin Lehner, so right now the 1-2 punch is going to be Fleury and Rinne in goal. I think Fleury... We'll start with Rinne in goal for this episode, but at the very least we get Rumble out of the lineup. Peter Holland will be in, so we have that change. If the wheel is spun and there's a challenge that involves me playing other people in terms of changing out the lineup, there's literally nothing I can do right now. So aside from putting Rumble into the lineup. So we'll see what happens. First and foremost, though, as always, I want to get to your comments. Keanu, again, thank you for supporting the series. Ethan, I still don't define that as me raging. For those of you who watch on Twitch, you'll know when I spiked a controller during the Lions playthrough on Madden. That was a bit of rage. I don't define that as rage, but maybe I should embrace it as, fuck it, it's rage, who cares? It is what it is. It's like this because it's the beta tuner being back. That is incorrect. The beta tuner is not back yet. I am desperate for the beta tuner to be back in terms of poke checking. Not looking forward to spam stick lifts. So, again, as far as that whole debate on the beta coming back, the beta tuner coming back, there were certain aspects that I was happy to see gone, certain aspects that I'm happy to see back, like the poke checking being greatly reduced. So we'll see what happens from there. And really, I think so close to another Quack video. No, I don't know if that's going to happen. Liar, 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 liar. Again, that happened the first time because I swore in that episode a lot. So that was the issue. Troy, if you stay positive and optimistic, things will likely go better. That's what we're hoping for today, damn it. I'm in a good mood. Happy New Year, by the way. Let's hope that things go relatively well, right? So we shall see. When you advance in a division, you should open a silver pack, and if you win a title, you should get 2 silver packs. I might take you up on that offer just out of necessity. Incidental contact shouldn't exist. My opinion on that, it's either the game's more arcadey and that doesn't happen, or the game is a true simulation and that happens every single time. Right now we're in this weird middle ground where sometimes incidental contact kicks in, other times it doesn't, and it's that inconsistency that causes a lot of frustration, especially with someone like me. So I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I thank you for the rest of the comments. I just want to get down to business in this episode. First thing we are going to do is spin the wheel. I don't know who our spotlight player is going to be because, of course, I need to update that wheel. So we'll see what happens. First challenge is the comeback challenge. All right, let's just open up a new wheel here, shall we? Let's just open up a new wheel. So in this first game, we are going to have to come back from 1, 2, or 3 goals. So we'll be surrendering these goals the second the game starts. Again, this is for the division title. We have to give up 3 goals at the start of the game. Okay, let's spin the wheel. I think for the most part, it is updated. Kind of, not really. Give me a second. All right, so we know that we have to come back from 3 goals in our first game. The question, though, who is our spotlight player going to be? Let's find the answer out to that. It is Teuvo Teravainen. So, of course, we talked about adjusting the wheel. We're going to use the same one. If Teuvo Teravainen, one might be unfair. One might be unfair. If Teuvo Teravainen gets a point, we get a pack. Let me know what you think. Should the spotlight be 2 through 4? Because people thought up to 5 was too much. Is 1 too low? Probably, but I'm desperate to get some extra packs. If Teuvo Teravainen gets a point, we get a pack. If we manage to come back from 3 goals down to win this game, we get a pack. If Peter Holland scores, we get a debut bronze pack. Let's do it. First episode of the day, of the game, of the deal. Let's get a division title, please. God, this comeback's gonna suck. Oh shit, that's right. I'm supposed to give him goals. Shit, it's the comeback challenge. Shit. And I just hit the post. Whatever, go ahead and score. There you go. Oh god, I forgot. I almost forgot from the start. I have to give him 3 goals. Oh. And I'm seeing a Messier and a Curry. And this just sucks. Go on, take your next one. There you go, that's 2. Why did you guys ever come up with this challenge? Thankfully, it's only an 85, Messier. Why did you do this to me? Why? I thought you liked me. What happened? We have to hope that this guy sucks. We just have to hope. There we go. There's your 3. It's game on. I hope. Brad Park! You can't miss that. I need that to go in if we're going to win this one. Busick! And I'm sure you just saw that AI play right there. I'm getting some offensive chances. I don't know if you also just noticed how it switched me to the right wing instead of a defenseman in front of the goal. That's a hold. That's not a hold. Okay. Interesting, interesting set of circumstances there, eh? We'll leave it at that. Matthews continues to be one of the bigger disappointments in this game for me, in this series. Schmaltzy. There we go. When in doubt, Nick Schmaltz will lead us through the fiery gates of hell to victory. Oh, that is what we need, man. Huge goal there from Schmaltz. We had a couple of opportunities in the first period. I needed that goal badly. Schmaltzy. OEL? I'm worried, man. I'm worried. Over. I'm sure you saw Taylor Hall have a chance to hit the back post and leave. Whew, it's what we're dealing with right now. We can shake it off, though. We can shake it off. It's a new year. This series is going to turn the page in terms of these breaks eventually. Big save. No, of course it bounced off of Busick. Come on. I got no one to pass to. My left wing's gone. It wasn't even my left wing. It was Matthews. I don't know what it is, but just coincidentally, Austin Matthews has continued to be the worst player on my team consistently throughout the course of this series. But then he does something like that, and that's why he's still in the lineup. We're within 1. Come on. Yes, come on. Oh, Tyler Seguin gets the freebie. We have done it. We are back in it. Kessel. I can't believe he didn't trip me there. Cannot believe it. Please, Matthews. That was my first break of the game. Kessel comes up with it for Busick. Yes. Oh my god, please quit. I need this extra pack so badly. So badly. You have no idea how much I need this rage quit pack. We are back. We are up 4-0. I'm gonna make him sit here just to try and cook up a little bit of emotion. But like right here, was this the play? Like right there. AI, incidental AI stick contact, no power. From the back, stick pops up. That's the type of play, right? So, I know I've done my fair share of critiquing and in some people's opinion complaining, but it's that type of play. But thankfully, we were able to win a battle after that and be able to make the most of the opportunity. And a boy Schmaltzy, Sagsy, Sabanzi, Sagsy, Schmaltzy. Try to draw the trip. Damn it. That was meant for Hall in the first place. Subban throws it on! Nick Schmaltz! He popped the water bottle on a deflection! Yes! 5 unanswered. Nick Schmaltz popping the bottle on a deflection. Holy hell. Atta boy Spurgeon. Busick. Kessel. Back for Busick. Kessel. Busick. Somebody. Kessel. Parker. Peter. Damn it. Boria. Oh. Atta boy Kruger. Chara. Ooh. Tavo. Good win. The momentum has turned. We saw our way through the darkness, led by Nick Schmaltz, to the point where we get a goal like that, which I never would have thought would have happened in this particular matchup with what was happening in the second period. Good save there by Rene. Whew. We have done it. We have come back from 3-0. Nice defense there, Krug. Nice defense. Can't leave the AI alone to do anything for half a second, or they'll get beat. It still would have been nice to be on the power play. Might have had a chance to get Peter Holland a goal. Potentially, if he was out there. I don't know if he would have been. Tavo. That's alright. 6-4 is your final. 6 unanswered goals. That is a division title pack, which is hopefully we get a player we can use in case we have certain complications. That is a silver pack, thanks to beating the challenge. So, there we go. It took until the 10th game, but that Div 4 title is ours. We're up to Division 3. As you can see, ended up being a fairly dominant game. Schmaltz leads the way with those 2 goals. So, I didn't even check to see how many points Tavo had. Ah, damn it. Okay. That's great. That's great. Right, so I just had to go back through the footage. Aside from Tavo's goal, that is all he had. That's not the right way to phrase that, but I'm leaving this part in. 1 point for Teravainen on the goal. We are getting that extra silver pack. Maybe it would be fair if it's 1 to consider it a bronze pack. Maybe the spotlight should be a bronze pack. Maybe we could have it be ranked, like if it is 1 point, it's a bronze pack. If it's 2 points, it's a silver. If it's 3 points, it's the silver pluses people want me to get. Let me know. But for this occasion, I am just going to do 2 silver packs for the win and for the Teravainen goal. Again, 6 goals, only 1 point for Teravainen. We need something here. We need a solid defenseman. That doesn't help. We need a solid defenseman for the... Actually, in fairness, yeah, we need a right-handed defenseman, and we need some left wings, man. We get that old-school Nashville jersey. Walker will feel right at home, and we're never... I'm not wearing that. There's no way. I'm sorry. Overruled. It at least has to be a jersey where I can bother looking at it. Troy Rutkowski, who was in this team way back when, is here. Ryan Duncan, Peter Hammerlick. Oh, thank God, I don't have to even make that call anyway. We do get another home jersey. Pavel Boyarchuk and Kale Muliriat, or something similar to that. So, Nothing phenomenal out of this pack, obviously. I don't really think that's a surprise to anybody. Our luck has been quite poor as of late. That was the Tavo pack. Again, I could put someone weaker in the lineup like Rutkowski, so he at least has the right-handedness, but as people have pointed out before, what's the point if they're not even going to hit the net? So this is our pack for completing the challenge. Let's hope we can get something decent. Jordan Subban at least makes it interesting to potentially have him on the right-hand side. Emil Silvergard, not so much. Sorry, Emil. Ooh, not bad. Sebastian Wanstrom. Sebastian Wanstrom! He's back! Sebastian Wanstrom, I think, is going to get in this lineup. Beauvillier doesn't really help. Karabasic doesn't really help. Anybody else? Sartori, and that's it. So, no major game changers, obviously. But we do have some items here that might help. We'll be rocking the Pittsburgh Blues and these road jerseys here. And we'll see what happens from there. Again, interesting in that we at least get some players into the club. I am going to double check not only our milestones here, and we do have the division title pack, I am going to double check whether or not we have enough for like the jersey trade-ins. 2 milestones, we might get loan players here. 7K coins, which helps. And take shots on goal. 80 overall, Al McInnes. That is fairly helpful. Not bad. I'll take that. I will go open that division title pack, and then we'll talk. Actually, this McInnes, please tell me you're a righty. Oh, thank God. Okay. Al McInnes is in. We're going to be using him immediately. So that right-handed side, again, after the loss of Pietrangelo, was a bit weak. That's a pretty big help. I doubt we get anything useful. I think I was saying Div 3 title pack. I doubt we get anything useful in this Div 4 title pack. Christian Fischer is not bad. I'm okay with that. That opens up some new opportunities for us. So we get that untradeable silver and a Christian Fischer. Not bad. It certainly could have been better, but I will take that outcome. So I'll be back in a second. I'm going to set up the team, check out everything. Actually, you know what? Before I even set up the team, because it might not be what we want it to be, let's spin the wheel for this next challenge. And now it's the win by challenge. I'm still going to have it be 1, 2, and 3. So it comes down to whether or not we're winning by 1, 2, or 3 goals to earn that extra silver pack, and we have to win this next game by 2 goals. I'm going to go get our lineup set since there is no restrictions on who we can use. Alright, so I wanted to get you a quick look at what the lineup is shaping up to be. No guarantees, though. Hall, Sagan, Schmaltz, of course, Teravainen, Matthews, Kessel, Busick, Carter, Walker, Holland, Zetterberg, and Fischer. Defensively, Subban, Ekman-Larsson, Spurgeon, Park, Salming, and McInnes. That Al McInnes is crucial because now we have Werenski, Krug, and Chara. We're going to use 2 out of 3 to try and get us a major game changer in the upgrade set here. Everybody else I'm keeping for now. The silvers, just to play it safe, they are staying. And to be honest, I think what we're going to do heading into the next episode is probably keep Devin Williams, that goalie from Tulsa that we just packed, and we'll probably use one of our 2 goalies and make that change. But Krug and Chara have been great for this team. It's time for them to go, unfortunately. Chara, 8 points in his tenure with the team. Torrey Krug as well with only the 4 points. So, there you go. Sucks to see them go, but I feel like this is the right choice. We need to try and get a major player here. And obviously Zach Werenski fills that role on the left-hand side. The left-hand side looking pretty stacked right now, especially compared to the right. So a major player here, preferably a big-time right-handed defenseman. Could be exactly what the doctor ordered. Please, Gustav Nyquist, who we've lost in a previous one-pack challenge. He will replace Peter Holland, more than likely. So not a major player, but it is an upgrade, so I'll take it. Good news as well, we have enough silver jerseys for a silver pack. We're going to go ahead and do this set, of course. Hopefully, there's another game changer awaiting. There will not be an opportunity, though, anywhere else. Unfortunately, we don't have any silver logos unless we pack one here. But, of course, we'd be replacing the one that we have. And actually, I think the Worcester logo is a silver, so we should be okay if we get a logo in this pack. Zach Nastasiuk is okay. Emil Wahlberg, not so much. Kevin Lynch, who was in this team at one point. Thomas Zaborski, who I think used to be a Rangers guy. Patrick Hornqvist. We also get the logo that we needed. Patrick Hornqvist, that's not bad. We're at the point where, of course, that's a pretty solid addition for us. We'll be rocking the Flyers logo rather than the Vossen. Ooh, those Rockford, like Bruin style, but in Rockford colors. I will take it. So Patrick Hornqvist joins this team as well. Let me ditch all the excess here that we do not need. Of course, for the sake of just getting coins that still fund this series, we should be fine on that front, by the way, I'd like to think. But yeah, Patrick Hornqvist will be joining this team. And again, I believe our logo was a silver. It might have been a bronze. We should be able to pull this off. And actually, the Vossen logo, which we didn't even end up using, would make sure that we're fine. So we're getting 2 extra silver packs here that we desperately needed. The first one pays off with Patrick Hornqvist. Let's see if this one has anything in store for us. And then again, we go from a comeback challenge to a win-by challenge. The offensive inclusion's certainly helpful. So let's see what we have here. Mats Roseli-Olsen, not really a big help. Bob Adams, how you doing? Mike Ratchuk, also not a big help for us. Tomika, doesn't really help. Dustin Tokarski, all the more reason to give up one of our gold rare goalies right now. Is there anything else? Danny Cristo, Ralph Stalder, and the Flint jersey. So we're not even going to get to use that Rockford jersey. No major players, but again, it's nice to get some items back into the club for the sake of trade-in sets. That is extremely helpful. And let me go double check some things. We might not be done before we even get into this next game. Alright, so I lied about not using the set. We are going to use the silver common to the rare silver. Mainly thanks to us getting Dustin Tokarski. I think now Williams is a little bit expendable, so I'm alright with doing that. And as far as the silver rare, we have packed enough that it makes sense to get us a gold common as well. So I certainly didn't expect us to get those other 2 packs. That was a major help for us. And in terms of the gold common, yeah, there's nothing we can do there anyway. So we will have 2 other additions to the team. A lot has changed with this squad from one game to another. The silver rare ends up being Emil Forsland, who obviously is just going to go right back into the sets. And the gold common ends up being Andrew Ebbett, who will not make it into the lineup, but could be useful if we were to lose a player at some point in the near future. So after all that, the team is finally set. Hall, Sagan, Schmaltz, Teravainen, Matthews, Kessel, Busick, Carter, Hornqvist, Nyquist, Zetterberg, Walker on defense against Subban OEL, Spurgeon, Park, McInnes, and Salming. And to be honest, I'm still going to run with Rene. I think he gets the chance. We want to get him a little bit more time before we decide which one of the 2 is more than likely to go. We've seen enough out of Fleury to know what he's going to provide for us. So let's see what happens. Again, we have to win this game by 2 goals, if I'm not mistaken. And if I am, I'll point it out later. Buddy, nobody thinks you're good because you skate backwards every 5 seconds. No one watching this video is going to be impressed except for the sarcastic guy who leaves a comment saying he's impressed. That should have been a trip. He was out of that. Should have been a trip. Horribly mistimed, out of position poke checks, and there's no punishment for it. That's a part of the strategy, is to try and draw your opponent into trips. Thank you, Jared Spurgeon, for jumping up. This game, as Teuvo Teravainen just earned us a pack. This game, swear to God, gets me right to the brink of like I'm gonna lose it. And then something good happens for you. I'm a puppet on a string when it comes to this game. Puck needs to go where I'm aiming. And he has his arms up for a hit, yet his stick was still down on the ice to break that up. And then I don't know who that was, who just tried to pick up the puck and threw it way out in front of him. That is disgusting. I'm sorry. That's disgusting. If me complaining about that goal is the wrong thing for me to do, and it just means I'm whining, so be it. Tell me that goal is not disgusting. Tell me that goal is my fault. Tell me that goal is perfectly fine, and it doesn't feel cheap for one side or the other. Please. Please. Matthews. Kessel. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. What is the point? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Win by 2 isn't going to happen. This is going to be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. For the record, it doesn't matter if Teravainen gets another point. He got the 1 point. So we have a silver pack coming our way. I'm so fucking mad. I'm winning and I'm mad. Because I should be. I should be. If I mistime a poke check, bam! Right to the skates, faster than Usain Bolt on speed. Scotty Walker. Thank you. No miracle save this time. Unassisted. Only in this game could you be winning 3-1 and feel like you're losing by 7 goals. Only in this game. Maybe in FIFA 2. That should have been a trip. That was horribly mistimed. Horribly. You don't see me complaining because that pass didn't go through. Obviously, it shouldn't have. But that was a brutally mistimed poke check that, again, goes unpunished. I beg for the beta levels of harshness on pokes, as I thought number 21 was going to cover the left-hand side and do a switch. He didn't switch. So, not the best defense on my part, but, you know, when you try to sit there and read a fucking computer player, you never quite know what they're going to do. Not to mention, never should have been on the kill in the first place. Holy shit, it's Christmas again! Why was Brad Park skating backwards? My AI are set to expect the shot and set up to take the shot. There is no reason for him to have been skating backwards there for separation. He didn't need to do that. And then, of course, he gets a lucky fucking breakup. And then he passes out like an idiot. Thank you, Nick Schmaltz. We are back up by 2 by the grace of this guy apparently wanting to throw away the opportunities EA is presenting him. Not saying like, oh, EA chose him to win. No, I'm saying it's a coin flip. And at a moment's notice, the game can go from you get breaks to, sorry, now this guy gets breaks for no reason. And it's that inconsistency that kills you. I'm not saying like, oh, it was predetermined, he was going to win. No, I just think it's stupid. That's aimed at Carter, which is why it switched me to Carter. But sure, have it go right to his guy. I can't even commentate over this anymore. I'm just so focused on making sure we get this damn win. Sagan and Hall on the power play. You gotta be kidding me. How is that not enough to avoid him? It doesn't matter. Hornqvist. Thank you. And there's the rage quit. Wow. Well, didn't think my opponent would be the one to rage quit, because that was a frustrating game. We do get the win. We moved to 2-0 on the episode. We are getting a silver pack for winning the comeback challenge. We are getting a silver pack for the rage quit. We are getting a silver pack for the spotlight challenge. If I'm not mistaken, we said rage quit on silver pack. It might have been bronze packs. Don't care. No, it was debut goal bronze packs, and then potentially changing things up for the spotlight challenge. Regardless, I mean, yeah. Let's just... let's get to the fun part, which is not that. 3 silver packs to open. Let's see what we can do. Again, I don't believe there was a debut goal. Hornqvist might have scored. Let me know if I missed a debut goal in that game. I just had tunnel vision at the end of it where I was getting so frustrated due to inconsistencies. That's okay. At the very least, again, rage quit, reward pack, and the spotlight challenge pack, which I personally feel like should probably be a bronze. It's still going to be a silver for this, though, because we need it. So let's see. Our first of 3 silver packs. Again, trying to make sure I have the math right. Rage quit, challenge, spotlight. That is 3. We get a Maine Mariner, which is pretty sweet, although I don't believe Mark Niclario ever played a game for the Maine Mariners. A couple of guys who aren't going to help us at all. Colin Blackwell, not going to help us at all either. Trevor Murphy, a couple of nice jerseys that'll help for the trade-in. So nothing too crazy, although we do get Jason McKay and his phenomenal eyebrow. So we will ditch all of the utilities, for lack of a better term, and at least we're going to have jerseys that, you know, match. We don't have a logo to match for it, though. Well, actually, in fairness, we're going to be using this logo. So there you go. That is our first pack of 3. We need a little bit more luck here, if you would, please, EA. Second pack. First one we'll say was for the Tavo Challenge. Second one we'll say here is for the Rage Quit. Alexander Kukwale. Neat. That Blues jersey's pretty sweet. Jonathan Hardy. Arttu Ruotsalainen. David Tomasek. So not looking too good. Still not looking too good, unfortunately. We do get a new arena with the Sharks arena, the SAP, the SAP. So that's good. Shout out to the Steve Dangle podcast as well. Although I've heard that joke before, but still, it's great. Whew. All right. Well, we do get the old Nashville logo, which would have gone wonderfully well, but we'll be rocking the Blues jersey with it. And again, none of those players will really factor in. Matter of fact, we can't even do the trade-in set, the upgrade set right now anyway. So let's see what we have here, shall we? Our final pack, Jan Vistik with his amazing beard and hoodie combo. No help there, unfortunately. Willie Coreen, no help there. Not looking too good, is it? It is not. So we get no immediate help with the lineup, unfortunately. But at the very least, we have earned a lot of tools back for the club. So that's going to help out long term, I would say. I feel like there was a debut goal in that game, but it's fine. We need to spin the wheel for our third and final challenge of the episode. It is double or nothing. We win, we get a silver pack. We lose, and I do believe the rule has since become we discard a player at random. It used to be just nothing happens. Now there's stakes. We win, we get 2 more silver packs. We lose, we discard a player at random. The team will stay the same. High stakes today. Big save by that Bernie Parent. If I'm not mistaken, right? That just bounced off of Renee's pads straight to the open man. I wanna see the physics behind this bounce. Oh, nice camera angle. You know what? No, I'll pause. No, that's cool. I'll waste my time out early. I don't give a shit. I want to watch this goal. I want to watch this bounce. In a game where we are risking a player, I want to watch this bounce. About time I didn't get rewarded for that patience. I think that would have been the rage quit, and we would have lost a player no matter what. That's the good thing. If I'm guaranteed to lose, I can just leave and save myself time because I'm guaranteed to lose somebody. Although then people would probably argue you should discard 2 players now, so maybe not. We're tied. This is certainly going to be the only video I record today. Sorry if you wanted a Reds episode. No, you don't want to hit that back post. Okay. Fine, let me do that then. 91. That should have been a trip. That's undisputable. That is undisputable. Him mistiming that poke, that should have been a trip. Holy shit. And then of course that stick lift doesn't work. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I am gonna lose my fucking mind with these. It's not that the higher up in divisions we go, the better opponents I'm facing. That's another mistime poke check. It's not that the higher up in divisions we're getting, I'm facing tougher opponents and I'm just not good enough. No, it's that this game gets even more fucking inconsistent. It's unbelievable. Oh, that's not a board? Okay, cool. No, that's not a board. It's on fucking... That's a trip! That's a trip! And I might put this series on hold until that beta tuner is back. I can't do this anymore. As my AI misses another fucking pass. I can't do this anymore. I tried, guys. I tried. But I think I have to tap out. I'm sick of this. Oh, yeah, cool. I'm supposed to be happy now that there's actually a trip. No, not fucking happy. Not happy that you just decide to call trips whenever the fuck you want, game, instead of fucking doing so consistently. I'm not gonna be fucking happy about that. Get the fuck out of here. We're winning. Ha fucking Ray. Did Tavo get an assist? No, then I don't give a shit. Get fucked. Fucking rage quit. Give me my extra pack. I'm not losing today. Tavo Teravainen on the assist. That's a silver pack. That should have been a trip. Taylor Hall. Thank you. Please rage quit. We're already getting one silver pack for the win. We're getting another silver pack. 2 silver packs for the win. 1 silver pack for the Teravainen goal. I want this 4th pack. I want this rage quit pack. Thank you, Austin Matthews. Look at what happens. Look at what happens when your AI don't stand up for you. Look at what happens when your AI play like mine do, where if you don't switch to them, they end up getting pyloned. How's that feel? How's that feel? Probably not pretty good. You might be as frustrated as I am. I don't think there's ever been somebody to win a game 7-2 before. Yet they feel like they lost, which I do, from the amount of frustration that came along with this. We do get 3 packs. Of course, it was double or nothing. So we do get 2 packs. We also get the pack for the Tavo Teravainen goal. Needless to say, 1 point. Probably either a bit too low or we shouldn't get a silver pack for it. I want to know from you, though, what for sure we do on that. I'll leave it up to you guys. But, of course, we did have the argument that 4 points, 5 points were probably a tad bit excessive. So, there are ways around it. We have a perfect episode on our hands, which it didn't feel like it, let me tell you. Oh, it did not feel like it. We're also getting a bonus bronze pack there, I just saw. Indeed, for winning 30 games. So, that's cool. And we have an 80 overall lone Mike Gartner, who might come in handy. I don't know if he'll be in the team immediately. It depends on his skating. And it's up to an 82. Like, his 75 lone had like 75 skating. It was brutal when all the other silvers had at least an 80. So, I don't know if he'll get into the lineup. He'll probably just be hanging around and there in case we lose a player. So, that's cool. We are in desperate need of a solid right-handed defenseman to replace that Al McInnes once that expires. We get a Moto jersey, Matthias Tedenby, who I believe was once traded for Ilya Kovalchuk, Aaron Boyd and his strong jaw, and that pretty sweet Mavericks logo. So, don't know if those will stick because, of course, we have 3 other silver packs coming. But the bronze pack for winning 30 games, again, I will take it. We get some more assets into the club. I should have hit let's go to store, but let's not. Let's do it. 3 more silver packs. We have had a lot of packs in this episode. It is an episode that we desperately needed. Again, with the club as empty as it was, we need everything we can get. Matt Spencer, a rebuilding Hockey Town legend. Check out that series if you haven't. It's in a playlist on the channel. But not exactly who we're hoping for. Oscar Sund and Philip Carlson. Oh boy, come on, man. I need something here. Something. Nothing. Again, the bright side for this series, everything has value in the long run, but in terms of an instant game changer, So that is unfortunate. We'll be rocking the Shawinigan jersey potentially. We switch to that Tampa logo. Sorry to the Hurricanes jersey. That is not going to happen. that was for the Spotlight Challenge completion. We have 2 more for winning double or nothing. Thank God we're not losing a player. To cap off this episode, Scott Wedgwood, Colby Genoway, a Habs jersey, yay. Still nothing decent. Although Coltrane Wilson, who we saw while roster editing on stream the other night, still has one of the best names I've ever seen. Shout out to Coltrane, future NHLer. I'm calling it. We end up rocking with the Calgary logo and that Habs jersey, so someone's going to be very confused if that situation doesn't change. We packed a Larkin, by the way. Don't want to miss that meme. We have 1 more pack to end this episode. It's been a while since we packed something decent. Again, I can't help but think they might have lowered silver pack odds at this rate. Can we get something decent? Not looking likely. Sam Reinhart helps, at the very least, for the trade and set, so I'll take that. That's not bad. So that right there could be the card that we use alongside one of our 2 goaltenders to get that trade and set completed. So the JYP, the Kelowna Rockets logo, and the Penguins Arena. Shout out to PPG Paints. So Sam Reinhart is the best thing that we packed there, but again, assets are back into the club, which is extremely helpful. That ends another frustrating episode of this series. Again, I think only I could be this frustrated, and only this game could I be this frustrated, having gone 3-0 in the episode. I want to leave it up to you. Let me know what you think between Rinne and Fleury. I mean, I think the decision's obvious. I think that Pekka Rinne is going to be the one to go, and Marc-Andre Fleury will be our goalie moving forward, despite having some weaker stats here and there. In terms of the leaders of the club at this point, I mean, Sagan's been here for pretty much the whole series. 46 games played, 42 points, a plus 28. Schmaltz on 30 points, 20 goals in 29 games. He's a beast. Austin Matthews somehow has 27 points. He is one of the more frustrating players that we've used. Speaking of frustrating, Scott Walker's been here for every single game. Unfortunately, a plus 5. Sagan, Scott Walker. Figure it out. Oh, Taylor Hall, 22 points in 25 games. Teravainen, 20 in 26. Subban's played 23 games for the club. He has 17 points with us. Kessel, 12 points in 17 games. And then it drops off a little bit. Spurgeon, Busick, Zetterberg's played 17 games for us already. Brad Parks played 16. It's nuts. Hornqvist had 2 points in 2 games, as did Al McInnes in terms of assists. That OEL I can't say I'm overly impressed with thus far, but 2 points in 7 games. Salming, 2 points in 6. Jeff Carter, 2 points in 8. Very disappointing. NHL 13, 14, Ultimate Team. He'd be Nick Schmaltzing it, basically. And Nyquist, 1 point in 2 games. That is your look at the team. This series will march on, despite my frustrations. If you don't find it enjoyable, I'm sorry. But for me, it's either I rant and I vent, or I sit here in frustration, and then it boils over, and it's really not pretty. Not to mention, I like to point out when certain things are kind of garbage about this game, as you're very well aware. But I thank you for supporting this series. Hope you had a happy goddamn new year. And I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know about the Spotlight Challenge. If we do 1, 2, 3, should it be bronze, silver, and silver plus, I believe they're called. And what goalie? I'm pretty sure we're going to get rid of Rinne.